Hi, I'm Nathan Meunier, and I'll be your tour guide today as we dig into the wild and exciting world of indie games. Have you ever woken up one day and been like, man, I wonder what it'd be like to be a piece of bread? This month's Indie Pick lets you do just that, and yes, it's as weird and hilarious as it sounds. I Am Bread is a PC game from indie developer Bossa Studios that puts you in the role of a slice of bread. But you're not just any old hunk of bread, you're on a mission. A mission to become toast. That's the whole premise of this crazy 3D physics game, which is absolutely goofy and a blast to play. Every stage puts you in a different room of a giant house, and your task is to navigate your way through these obstacle-filled areas and find a specific object that you can use to toast yourself to delicious perfection. I know what you're thinking. What? It's not as easy as it sounds. For starters, the controls are intentionally awkward, but that's where a lot of the fun actually comes in. Using the corresponding buttons in your controller or your keyboard, you move your piece of bread around by grabbing objects to pull, flip, and rotate yourself. You have to be careful though, because losing your grip will send you plummeting to the dirty floor below, which, if you spend too much time down there, can render you inedible. Fortunately, the 5-second rule totally applies here. Reaching your goal is one thing, but you're also rated on how well toasted, how delicious, and how edible you are. So you want to avoid nasty things like cat boxes, hungry ants, dirt, and other icky debris that you can pick up along the way. The slapstick humor of bumbling your way through obstacles and the silly acrobatic feats you'll pull off make your task a funny challenge. I guarantee this game will make you and your family laugh. It's just so wacky. Now, it's important to know that I Am Bread is currently in early access, which means that while you can buy it now and play it in its current state, it's still a work in progress that the developers are actively improving and expanding on. Content-wise, it's all pretty goofy and lighthearted, though like many indie games, I Am Bread doesn't have an ESRB rating, so there are a few things that parents should be aware of. For example, in some stages, you'll find subtle references to alcohol that appear in the form of empty bottles that you can knock over and smash as you fumble along. And the minor story elements, which for the moment only appear as written text between the stages, also makes reference to the person who lives in the house, who is currently undergoing therapy because he's convinced there's a living piece of bread wrecking his house each day while he's at work. Yeah, whoops. But otherwise, this is a really interesting game. It's super wacky and there's a lot of creativity found throughout the design. I really encourage you to check it out because it's a lot of fun to play and I'm sure you'll have a few laughs as you go. Good luck on your mission to become breakfast food. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know in the comments section below and feel free to recommend any recent indie games you've played that you'd like to see featured. Thanks for watching.